It's time to rock and roll! Tonight, promoters Dennis Water and Instinct Productions present WCK World Championship Muay Thai, live from the Star of the Desert Arena, right here in the Buffalo Bills Casino in Primm, Nevada. All fights tonight are sanctioned by the WBC Muay Thai or the IKKC respectively, and supervised by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman, Pat Blundevall, with commissioners Francisco V. Aguilar, Skip Avencino Jr., Bill Brady, and TJ Day. Executive Director Keith Kaiser. The judges for tonight's bout are the Honorable Dr. Nelson Hamilton, Dave Moretti, and Dave Nakwi Sriampai. Doctors at ringside are Dr. James Game, William Berliner, James Detling, and Vicky Basarana. Your timekeepers, Jim Cabin and Ernie Hallegui. Our first fight of the night is 4 rounds of full rules Muay Thai in the welterweight division. Sponsored by Lee Lavadi Wellness Center. First in the blue corner, wearing black and red, weighing 148 pounds, standing 5'9", hailing from Elite Training Center in Las Vegas. His record 2-0 as a pro. He's sponsored by All Power Sports. Here is Sean the Rebel Diznay.
Diznay from just up the road, about 45 miles, Las Vegas to be exact. And Blinky, he's going to have a huge fan base here tonight.
No question, Phil. He's the local yokel. He's the guy that a lot of people came here to see. Hey, it must be nice, man, to sell tickets for these locals, huh?
Absolutely. Diznay, good boxing skills, Blinky. He's a flashy kicker, and you expect that he wants to get off early in this fight tonight.
Well, there's no question, Phil. But he's also had the great good fortune of having great sparring. You know, he's out of the same gym with Jack Danes, Scott Leffler, under the tutelage of Kevin Barry. So, you know, he comes in, he's fighting in front of the local crowd. You know he's pumped up.
Now, Sean Diznay. Have not seen him prior to tonight on WCK Full Rules Muay Thai, so this is our first look at this young fighter.
Well, Phil, he's actually looking to get his first win in Muay Thai. He's up against a decent fighter, though.
Well, Diznay crawls into the ring as he gets set to go.
And in the red corner, wearing black and red, weighing 146.5 pounds, standing 6 feet even. His professional record, 0-1. He's fighting out of Piston Gym in Westminster, California. He's sponsored by Easy Loan and Jewelry and Clancy's. Introducing Hurricane Shane Oblonsky.
Here comes the Hurricane. Oblonsky, he blew through every amateur in his weight division like a hot knife through butter. 5 consecutive KOs before turning pro.
The downside, though, when he did turn pro, Phil, that 0-1 record that he has was to the stablemate of Diznay, Scott Leffler, who really turned the Hurricane into a drizzle. I'll tell you, he's looking for redemption tonight, that's for sure.
Shane Oblonsky and Sean Diznay, our first fight this evening. There's the Hurricane, Hurricane Shane.
I see Yuki Hariuchi there in the corner. He was quite a fighter back in his heyday, Phil. They called him the Little Piston.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for tonight's fight, Junichiro Kabicho.
Now mouthpieces are going in, and we're just a couple of seconds away from getting this fight underway. Camijo will be the third man in the ring.
Set him up and go back to your corner.
Oblonsky in the black trunks, Diznay in the red. Oblonsky will have a distinctive height advantage. My Blinky, it looks like Mutt and Jeff in the ring.
Sure does. Well, let's see if he can take advantage of that height and reach.
Here we go, we're set.
You see Oblonsky going to the inside leg kick. Phil, right hand comes back to the left leg. Diznay's game, without question, Phil's going to have to get to the inside. And he looks obliged to do just that. He doubled up on the jab, came back with a left hook.
Now Shane Oblonsky, one of the better amateurs we have seen in the years we've been doing Muay Thai fighting.
Hey, Phil, we've seen him KO, I think his last 5, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Fights before he turned pro. You know, everyone has great expectations from this young fighter. The jab, attempted knee, they really went over the head of Diznay.
Boy, there's such a distinctive height advantage for Oblonsky, Blinky. He's punching down with everything he's throwing.
That's a great leverage to have, Phil. I mean, you turn that jab over with a real sharp there, you see him pop that jab. He's really using it to his advantage also. And now he's backing up the shorter Diznay. Diznay, there he goes, body shot with the right hand, came back with the left hook. Then he threw a right knee, but he's got to shorten up those punches, Phil, because they're looping. And he's going to get caught with some straight shot of Diznay if he keeps looping those shots. There it was again. The right hand is more like an overhand. He doubled up on the right leg, though, Phil. And that second one caught a little bit of the side of the head of Diznay.
Inside a minute now of this first round.
Good first round. A lot of action this first round. These guys didn't wait to introduce themselves to each other.
Well, Oblonsky's delivering those right and left hands, when those combinations, as you were saying, looping them at about 30,000 feet, and Diznay standing at about 10,000 feet.
Well, first round, you know, I'm sure looking to get his distance. He's got the height advantage with an overhand right there, and that's what he's got to be careful for. Attempted spinning back pick by Diznay. As Oblonsky comes right back with a right hand left roundhouse kick of his own. You know, I like to say that right knee there made some contact. Even though he's winging the shots, I'll tell you the one most effective blow of all that is that nice stiff jab that he's throwing. He's got to continue to work that, he being Oblonsky in the black shorts.
And we have reached the end of round one. Back with more in a moment. We have a good crowd on hand here tonight at Buffalo Bills Casino. We're in Primm, Nevada. Right on the border between California and Nevada. Good first round for both these fighters.
There you see Oblonsky waiting in there with kicks and punches as Diznay tries to counter with an overhand right there. Oblonsky just missing with a right hand, right knee as he tumbled to the canvas. Coming back with a stiff jab. Right hand that lands on the chest of Diznay. He's flailing a little bit, but there's a good right knee to the rib cage of Diznay as Diznay tries to come back with a left knee also.
Now Shane Oblonsky right there is going to have to find a way to get those punches lowered, Blinky, because he's throwing a lot of artillery, but he's just throwing it into thin air.
Well, I'm sure he's looking to zero in. I'm sure that his trainer, Yuki Hariuchi, is basically telling him, look, take your time, pinpoint your shots. Don't just throw the throw. Make sure you set it up so you're landing the target. But I think, there's a statement to be made regarding Oblonsky's camp and the fact that, they're putting him in against Diznay, Phil, who is 2-0 in his professional record.
That's right.
Remember, Oblonsky's coming off an initial loss, entering into the pro ranks. And the fact is that, Oblonsky has a lot of great expectations.
And those expectations, Blinky, really born of the fact that he was 5-0 in amateur. His last 5 opponents, he knocked out.
No, there's no question, Phil. He's a finisher. But again, the question begs to be asked, and that is, how did that first loss affect him? And thus far, you know, he's really picked up this round. He's starting to really zero in on his target. Landed a great right leg there to the rib cage. In fact, you see Diznay just switched to southpaw after he got hit with that right leg. And there you see him loading up on that right leg. He seems to have found his distance. Good torque in that right hand. Right hand, that's from Diznay, Phil. Diznay trying to hang on. Oblonsky, being a good finisher, is coming on the attack.
Sean just keeps on coming.
And I'll tell you what.
Oh, he caught him with the leg right in the groin. Caught him with the leg, and the referee is going to send Oblonsky to the neutral corner and give Diznay an opportunity to take a couple of deep breaths.
Well, I'll tell you what, he needed a couple of deep breaths, Phil. And that low blow there might have really helped Diznay in more ways than one, because he was hurt. Oblonsky was on the attack, landing good shots, left hooks, right hands, and good shots with the knee and the right leg to the body of Diznay.
The rule is, within reason, when a foul has been committed, that the fighter that has suffered the foul gets within reason, as they say, as much time as he needs. The referee, it's pretty much up to him to decide just how much.
And there you can see also Oblonsky, he's taking a deep breath, but he's dialing in. He knows that he had Diznay hurt. He has stopped enough of his opponents, and they're good right hand, and then a right leg by Oblonsky. Diznay now responding well, though, Phil. He got into the clinch and went immediately into the knees. He's not 2-0 for nothing. Attempted spinning back fist by Diznay. Both fighters are changing kicks. Oblonsky, what I like about Oblonsky, Phil, he's going down to the legs, the body, and the head. He's working the entire gamut.
Shane Oblonsky, the taller of the two. Again, Diznay tries that spinning back kick. Oblonsky looking for his first victory as a professional fighter.
Attempted overhand right there by Oblonsky. You know, he punches with both hands, Phil. He loads up on the right and the left. That left hook, he's got a little mustard on it also.
And that's the way round 2 will end. And a very active round it was.
And there you see that right hand there. That's the initial blow. Caught Diznay on the tempo, and that really hurt. Then he comes right back. That right hand there, really, you can see way in. You see the legs beginning to do a little Bojangle there, Phil. As Oblonsky comes on the attack there, lands a left. Then Graces comes back. Another left hook that bounces right off the tempo of Diznay. That right leg there might have ended the fight. But Diznay able to weather the storm there as Oblonsky comes back with a good stiff jab right off the chin. The body attack also has done some damage. There's that right knee, and there's the knee that went to the groin. That Diznay really had a chance to get his composure back with.
Got a good round for Shane Oblonsky as we get set now for round 3. Oblonsky's lone professional fight was the loss, as Blinky mentioned, to Scott Leffler.
You know, and Leffler being actually a stablemate of Diznay, Phil. So, you know, he learned a lot, I'm sure, from Leffler in the gym on how to fight Oblonsky. But Oblonsky, there's no question, is responding to the fact that he wants to show everybody that he deserves to be in the pro ranks. He he's come out. He's a strong fighter. When you look at his physical structure, even though he's tall, he's not that really, he's not muscle bound. He doesn't look like a big puncher, but he's got some power.
And Diznay claiming he took another shot to the groin. Blinky here at ringside. I didn't see it.
Oh, there's that spinning hook kick. But as he spun around, he got caught by another right hand by Oblonsky.
Now, neither fighter wants to turn loose on the other.
They felt they were going to go into a submission hold there.
What's
They
going
thought
on with that?
Thought they were doing some cage fighting for a second, Phil.
Referee says, let's get back at it here, guys. We're in round 3. This has been a good one.
No question that Diznay recuperated. He's no longer, he's on the attack himself, Phil. He's trying to reach from too far out with the right hand. And Oblonsky being taller has really created that distance now. And there you see him using that jab to measure with.
Oh, good knees to the tail of Diznay, and Diznay just keeps on coming.
Came back with that left leg. But there's no question now that Oblonsky has really set the tone for this fight, Phil, and is beginning to take charge.
Now, this is more of the Shane Oblonsky we have become accustomed to seeing. A guy that's always moving forward, always firing.
No question. He was upset when he heard that people were saying that the hurricane had turned to a drizzle.
Yeah, you betcha.
So now he said, okay, here comes the hurricane. And you know, he's fighting with a strong, big left knee to the body. And then it's beginning to really take its toll now on his neck. Wow, referee giving a warning there.
Got a cut, and it is on the forehead of Diznay, right up near the forehead, the hairline. And I thought it was a warning too, Blinky. I think the referee just wanted the ring doctor to take a look.
It was that fake front ball kick, right hand landed by Diznay there. And now you see him even rubbing the glove into the face of Oblonsky. This thing is really turning into a dogfight, Phil.
Final seconds here of round 3, and it has been a good one for Shane Oblonsky. Well, 3 rounds in the books. We're about to enter the 4th and final round. Blinky, how do you see it thus far?
Well, I'll tell you, from my perspective, I see Oblonsky really beginning to widen. As we see that kick that also looked like he went under the cup. There you see a big right leg to the rib cage. Diznay trying to come back with that spinning heel kick, but I'll tell you, from what I'm looking at, Phil, in my opinion, Oblonsky is the stronger of the two. He's really begun to set the tone and dictate the pace of the fight. There's no question that he has hurt Diznay on more than one occasion.
Now Shane Oblonsky, 3 minutes away from his first professional Muay Thai victory. 4th and final round. Shane Oblonsky in the red glove, Diznay in the blue with the red trunks.
But, you know, Diznay coming out and starting fast. But he's not willing to just lay down. He wants to win this fight, but he's going to have to land some big shots to do it.
Hey! Stop!
Good leg kick there by Oblonsky. Shane Oblonsky in the black shorts. And you know, Oblonsky seems like the type of fighter, Phil, in this last round, that he's always looking for the KO.
Yeah, you bet.
You know, but sometimes when you're looking for it too hard, it's hard to come by. When you're a natural puncher, you know, you land, it's going to happen. But nevertheless, you know, he throws with bad intention. There's no question about that. And there, right there, that big right hand thrown by Diznay, you can see the reach disadvantage that he had. He's not setting it up and trying to lead with it. And he's not going to be able to land that shot. Good straight right hand by Oblonsky there. Right leg thrown by Diznay, but it was smothered. And a good right knee landed by Diznay also.
Oblonsky kind of headhunting here in this fourth and final round, trying to take Diznay out. Now Oblonsky lifting those big knees into the midsection of Diznay. We're inside a minute of this fourth and final round.
That spin kick really needs to be set up, Phil. And you can set it up with a left roundhouse kick, then you go into the spin. That was one of my kicks. I used to like to set up off of a left roundhouse kick. Nice couple of right lefts landed there by Diznay, Phil.
Now the referee has called a temporary timeout. Did you see anything? Did he take another knee into the groin? Oblonsky, he's wondering the same thing we are. What?
You know, sometimes, you know, fighters do so well, they call the falls instead of the referee calling it. And I'm not saying that this referee doesn't do excellent work, but I sure would like to see that we got it captured on slow-mo, because I didn't see anything that landed to the cup. There was some definite knees that landed to the body that you mentioned earlier, Phil, that did some damage, but I didn't see nothing below the waist.
Now the referee has certainly not taken a point away from Oblonsky. Well, they did. Now we're being told they did take a point away.
I don't know how much that is going to weigh into the good right hand by Oblonsky. And you see that big spinning back kick, it doesn't seem to go to affect Diznay, that's for sure. But he's come out throwing with some fire.
Oblonsky all over Diznay against the ropes. And this one is over. The bell sounds, fourth and final round is over. Now, Winky, a fight that started with both fighters throwing a lot of legs and a lot of fists into the same way.
Absolutely, Phil. And here you see Oblonsky backing him up. There's that jab that he's been using the whole fight. Started landing his mark. There's the first knee to the body, catches him flush in the solar plexus. And there's another jab right hand, but then Diznay counters with the left hook of his own, throws a right leg. And Oblonsky more than willing to continue to wade in. There's a right knee. That might have been what caused him to cut. And left knee to the body, another right knee to the body. Right hand there, left hook to miss, but that's where Diznay came back with a counter left hook of his own and came out flailing. There's another one that lands. And Diznay really coming in, you know, last dish effort, trying to pull this fight out with a big punch. But Oblonsky just too strong. Their good left hook caught him on the chin, and that might have caught Oblonsky's attention just a little bit. But it might be too little, too late, Phil.
Well, neither fighter down on this fight, Lakey. Diznay was cut in round 3, right up in the hairline. The cut did not play a role in this fight. Oblonsky penalized in that fourth and final round for what was considered and ruled a low blow. We didn't see it. It was the third time that Diznay in the fight kind of protested a low blow. Quite frankly, Mikey, I only saw one, the first one early in the third round.
Absolutely, I agree with Bill. The other thing is that Oblonsky did have Diznay hurt in that round and really, you know, had him wobbled, and it was very telling that he won that round big. I don't see the 1 point being lost by that man there, Oblonsky. Really determining him losing the fight.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So unofficially, did you have Oblonsky winning handily?
Absolutely.
And we are still awaiting the the judges' scorecards. I think we've got it. Let's go to Chris Gregory.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 power-packed rounds, we have your decision. Judge 1 scores about 38-37. Judge 2 sees it 39-36. And Judge 3 has it 39-36 for the winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Shane Oblonsky.
Well, he got it, Blinky. His
Oblonsky.
and he did it decisively.
Also, he's a round of applause for challenger Diznay.